We got labeled as difficult because I said one word, and that was no. Now, I said no to some very powerful people. I said no to Oprah Winfrey. I said no to Tyler Perry. I said no to Lee Daniels. And I said no to Lionsgate.
It looks like Oprah's days in the industry are numbered. She's been public enemy #1 after Taraji exposed her for trying to lowball her. Now, as a black woman, people expected better from Oprah, but unfortunately, here we are.
Where's my raise? I haven't seen a raise in my income since Proud Mary. And almost had to walk away from Color Purple. What? Yes, ma'am. Who said what?
The bad news is that the drama is far from over. According to Monique, Oprah is trying to blacklist Taraji from the industry. And you best believe she can do it, because it ain't exactly her first time. Just what does Oprah have planned? Should Taraji be worried? Welcome back to Celebrity Buzz, where we will be talking about how Monique bashed Oprah and put forth evidence of how Oprah is trying to get Taraji blacklisted. But before we give you the deets, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos.
This is Monique, man. I'm telling you,
Baby, he be saying it like I'm a problem.
oh, you have been a problem.
Taraji P. Henson has been trending lately for speaking up against Oprah of all people. The actress turned a lot of heads when she revealed that she almost walked away from Color Purple, Oprah's newly directed film. Why is that, you ask? Well, because apparently, Oprah tried to lowball her and Taraji wouldn't stand for it. What's worse is that this isn't the first time something like this has happened to Taraji. Despite being a critically acclaimed actress, Taraji has had to deal with low pay for years now. In fact, she revealed that she hasn't seen an increase in her pay for a long time now.
I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost. You get tired. I hear people go, you work a lot. I'll have to. The math ain't mathin'.
Now, this is shocking because if you look at her white counterparts, they're cashing in some fat checks. Meanwhile, Taraji has to fight for what's right. The actress deserves all the praise in the world for standing her ground. She's paving the way for her sisters by raising her voice, which is a lot more than what Oprah is doing. Despite being an industry leader and a prominent black voice, Oprah doesn't seem interested in using her platform for the good of the black community. Never has she ever amplified black voices. And if you think we're exaggerating, then you might want to hear out Monique. For years, Monique has been spilling the beans about Oprah's true nature, but fans have had a hard time believing her. They chalked up her words to that of a bitter actress who couldn't achieve the same success as Oprah. But years later, it looks like Monique was right after all. If you don't know what we're talking about, allow us to jog your memory. Back in the day, Monique worked with Oprah and Tyler Perry for their movie Precious. Now these two wanted Monique to do a press tour. The catch? They weren't willing to pay her a dime. Instead, they wanted Monique to pay for the expenses out of her own pocket. Mind you, Tyler and Oprah weren't small-time producers back then. They were loaded and they could afford to fund the press tour, but it looks like they didn't want to spend their millions. Press tours are part of the show business, and most of the time, actors are always paid for their work. When Monique saw that Tyler and Oprah were trying to lowball her, she put down her foot. She refused to do the press tour and walked away. However, the drama didn't end there. If there's one thing you need to know about Oprah, it's that she doesn't like being crossed. So she reportedly let it slip to the media that Monique is a nightmare to work with.
You started getting labeled as difficult.
Yes.
Why do you believe that happened, and do you see that changing, and why?
I got labeled as difficult, my husband and I.
Now allegations like that really hurt Monique's career. They did kinda blacklist her from the industry. Monique reached out to Oprah and asked her to take back her words, but Miss Oprah was not in the mood for apologizing. And so Monique paid the price. The situation got so bad that people like Steve Harvey, who told Monique that she had their full support, refused to support her in the spotlight, all because Oprah was pulling the strings behind the scenes.
And the difficulty came in when people that look like me, like Oprah, Tyler, Lee Daniels, and I gotta put my brother Steve on the list. Y'all knew I was not wrong.
What's more, Oprah didn't just stop there. She went ahead and invited Monique's family onto her show, the same family that had sided with Monique's brother despite knowing that he had essayed her. Now this was all kinds of wrong, but it was Oprah's way of making sure Monique regretted saying no to her. Monique has since then been able to bounce back from her misfortunes, yet she didn't stop talking about how Oprah tried to ruin her career. Back in 2015, in an interview with former CNN anchor Don Lemon, Monique talked about being blacklisted from the industry. She said, "The offers made me say, guys, I can't accept that. 'Cause if I accept that and I won the award, what are my sisters being offered that didn't win the award or wasn't nominated? And what does it say to the little girl who's not here yet that if we continue to accept these low offers, however do we make it different and make a change?" Unfortunately, it looks like Oprah is gearing up to do the same thing to Taraji now. We all know that Oprah is one to get even, and Taraji definitely made Oprah angry by spilling the beans in the interview. In fact, some fans think that something is up between the two ladies. Footage from the premiere of Color Purple has been making rounds on the internet, and some fans think they can see Oprah make a face when she spots Taraji. Oprah tries to keep things natural, but Taraji keeps her distance. During one instance, Oprah moves away from Taraji and poses next to Danielle Brooks, and as soon as she does, she smiles widely for the cameras. Meanwhile, Taraji doesn't look so happy, and her fellow cast member, Fantasia Barrino, looks over in concern.
You see how she looked at Taraji and quickly looks away. And now look at Taraji, look at her legs. She locks it away from Oprah, looking up, fluttering her eye, trying to hold back tears. But she's trying to be professional, but she leans into Oprah. Oprah pulls away.
What's more, there was that Instagram post that Oprah made about Taraji, appreciating her talents. Now fans aren't buying one word of it. They think that Oprah only made that post for damage control. Some fans think that she might have even forced Taraji to take back her words. Following the bombshell interview, Taraji jumped on her Instagram to write how Oprah had provided her and the cast with encouragement, guidance, and support. Now, do you think a person who complained about their boss not paying them enough would write something like that? The answer's a big fat no. Some fans think that Oprah might have pulled some strings behind the scenes to get Taraji to make that post. One fan said, "This makes me sad because any black woman speaking her truth in that industry is basically digging her own grave career-wise. Taraji speaking out is awesome and necessary. However, if we don't see her in anything else after this, we all know why. It's so messed up that this happens when these actresses deserve what they deserve. The proof is in the pudding." Viola said it best in her interview. If the performance is Meryl Streep worthy, then pay Meryl Streep money. And what's even more sad is one black woman doing this to other black women. At the end of the day, what Oprah is doing is seriously wrong. She should be using her platform to empower black celebrities in the business and not the other way around. That said, there's a chance that she might not mess with Taraji since all eyes are on her at the moment, and like the fans said, if anything happens to Taraji's career, we'll all know why. And that's all for today. What do you think of the situation? Is Monique right? Will someone put a stop to Oprah? Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos. We will see you next time with more updates from the celebrity world.